It's been 250 years since the Declaration. 15 questions on American history. Most Americans can't get more than 10. Let's see how you do. Let's start easy. How many original colonies became the first 13 states? 13. They were Virginia, Massachusetts, New York, Maryland, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Delaware, North Carolina, South Carolina, New Jersey, and Georgia. What year did America declare independence? 1776. The Declaration was approved on July 4th, but most delegates actually signed it almost a month later, on August 2nd. How many stars were on the very first official U.S. flag? 13. The stars were arranged in a circle to represent the colonies as equals. We add a new star every time a state joins. That's why we have 50 today. Who is primarily credited with writing the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. He was only 33 years old when he wrote it. Took him about 17 days in a rented room in Philadelphia. How many stripes are on the U.S. flag? 13. They represent the original colonies. The stripe count has never changed, even as we add stars for new states. Stepping it up. What year was the U.S. Constitution signed? 1787. Signed on September 17th by 39 delegates at the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. How many people signed the Declaration of Independence? 56. The first and biggest signature was John Hancock's. That's where "put your John Hancock on it" comes from. Who is known as the father of the Constitution? James Madison. He wrote most of the original draft and kept the most detailed notes from the convention. He later became the fourth president. What was the first capital of the United States? New York City, from 1789 to 1790. Washington was inaugurated there. The capital moved to Philadelphia next, then to D.C. in 1800. Who famously said, "Give me liberty or give me death"? Patrick Henry. He said it at St. John's Church in Richmond, Virginia, on March 23, 1775. He was urging Virginia to send troops to the Revolutionary War. Getting harder. How many years did the Revolutionary War last? 8 years. The war officially began on April 19, 1775, at Lexington and Concord, and ended on September 3, 1783, with the Treaty of Paris. Who was the youngest signer of the Declaration of Independence? Edward Rutledge of South Carolina. He was only 26. The oldest signer was Benjamin Franklin at 70. A 44-year age gap among the signers. This one is wild. 2 former presidents both died on July 4th, 1826. Exactly 50 years after the Declaration. Who were they? John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, the second and third presidents. Adams's last words were reportedly, "Thomas Jefferson survives," not knowing Jefferson had died a few hours earlier that same day. Which founding father refused to attend the Constitutional Convention? Patrick Henry. He was elected as a Virginia delegate, but refused to go. He famously said, quote, "I smell a rat," because he believed the convention would create too strong a central government. What was the population of the American colonies in 1776? About 2.5 million people lived in the American colonies in 1776. That's roughly the size of Chicago today. The U.S. population has grown almost 140 times over in the past 250 years. How did you do? Drop your score in the comments. If you got more than 10, you know your American history. Happy 250th, America!